Hello everybody, Sarge here. This is SurounDead. Alright, as in typical Sarge fashion, I'm gonna rant. Skip ahead like a few minutes in this video. So, this is one of those videos I actually am going to upload because I've been making videos on here and I haven't uploaded them like at all. There's a video of me on my compact Presario and there's another video of me doing something. I totally forgot what it was. And I haven't just uploaded them. But this game is amazing. And I was like, you know what? I need to make a video on this. I need to make a video on this. I need to make a video on this. And guess what? I'm doing it. And the B-roll footage you're seeing right now is some gameplay of me playing this. Now, we're going to cut to actual gameplay right here. And this is the game, SurounDead. How I got introduced to it is basically through a YouTuber. I watched his Let's Play of it. And he was like, man, this game is so cool. This is so amazing. It's basically imagine Unturned single player, but better. And that's why I keep on saying, like, what's SurounDead? I'm thinking, okay, if you ever played Unturned single player, this is it, but better. And that's basically it. It's actually in early access. I got this game, thankfully. Ooh, 9mm, let's go. Thankfully on sale, so I got it for like half off. I think like $5 instead of $11, and even then $11 for a game that lasts for hours on end. I'd say that's a really good trade-off right there. Ooh, I can open this. Let's go. That's loud. So pretty much the game right here. You loot. There's zombies known as shockers. This is a different name for them. And you just basically loot up, you go to the safe zone, get money, survive, and it's optional build a base. But I don't like building bases. Well, I kind of do have a mini base around the place. So I mean, technically I just like to on, but I'm sorry. I'll bear it. This game is completely single player, which I absolutely love about it. That's the one of the things I love about it. The the literal dev, single guy, one guy building this up. He's actually focusing on single player stuff first and then multiplayer, which to be honest, I kind of wish this was not multiplayer in the first place. And just have it mainly based on single player aspects, because we already have a multiplayer zombie game that's called Unturned. We already have that, and let this game not follow in that, because I know how this game will go out if it goes focusing on single player, which is campers everywhere, toxic, sniping, teaming up, it's just a lot of unfair advantages when it comes to that. And that's why I don't like playing Unturned anymore. If you want an adrenaline rush and you want to be freaking knocked around a lot, play Unturned. You know, if you want to be a masochist, just play Unturned. You will definitely hate playing it. Yeah, Unturned is just basically a really unfair game unless you have a group of people. And even then, if you do have a group of people, you need to be good, or else they will just literally kick you out. I had a group. They accused, the leader accused me of going back on them, even though I literally had recording, and he just legit just denied it. So he just wanted an excuse for me being bad, me and my friend being bad at the game. So yeah, it gets really toxic, Unturned at least. So, but this game, you don't have to worry about other people. It's just you, the zomboids, and a lot of other things too. So there's oh, I like this. Oh, this is my character. It looks cool. Really cool guy. They're called Shamblers. Yeah, they're called Shamblers. If I can find one in my scope over here, it would be nice. I don't think I can find any. Over here maybe? I don't know if I can snipe them. I should have my render distance up. Amazing thing about this game, it's in this graphics, which is rather lightweight, so a lot of PCs could actually run this, unless yours is like running on Windows 7 or something. Got some ammo. And another thing about this game, let's do a big save. I call these big saves. I called these ever since Fallout 4, actually. Quick saves. So we're gonna exit, quit the main menu, and we're gonna act like we're gonna actually, we might actually do a new thing. I don't know. I didn't plan this video ahead. I just wanted to show all about this game. So if you go to a new game, you get to build up your character, which can we just do? And we could just do. We don't have to put in the background or anything. The permadeath, no autosave. So when you die, your previous save basically gets deleted. This peaceful, easy, standard, hardened nightmare, which I want to do a let's play on nightmare. So there's airdrops, there's trade have sent amount currency enabled. But the best thing about this is you can go to AI, you can have a bunch of zombies. You have a bunch of you can absolutely make this like a true survival. We could just jack up all the zombies. You can modify the loot in your environment. The only thing I did was ammo rarity, which is everywhere. I think it's common, normal, or something like that. Player, you could do player stuff. You could do vehicles. A lot of this is very it's very customizable, which I love. And even then you can still get achievements while you doing it, you know, maybe peaceful mode or something like that. And that's good. It makes you feel like, oh, I'm not playing the game right. No, you're playing the game how you want to. And I really love all these stuff. I want to do a nightmare mode. I don't really like playing games that are hard, but this game is so lenient. Having a hard mode and jacking up all the zombies on it and seeing how long I could survive would be very interesting, a very good YouTube video. And the challenges for these games, this game would be very cool too. Could I go, how long can I go without killing a zombie? Or how long can I go without shooting a zombie? Or how long can I go without, you know, it's just like a lot of challenges you could do in this game. It's mostly how long can I go, because I don't think this game has an endpoint. Maybe you could try and buy like a big item in the game, and that could be an endpoint of the game. But this game inherently goes on forever. Let's go back to there. Sarge Darge save. That was a quick save apparently. Okay. Yeah, apparently there are vehicles, but vehicles are rather rare, even though you see a lot of vehicles around, which just doesn't make sense. Now, this game is in early access. It's in EA early access. So a lot of this is subject to change, and there's a lot of glitches. I played this game for about 7 in-game days, but when you go back to your save, it kind of restarts a little. Ooh, there's a shambler. There we go. I'm gonna snipe it. Sweet. Sniping this game is fun. Oh, I hit the... Oh, yeah, it's called a shambler. So there's regular undead shamblers. There's acidic shamblers. When they die, they explode and give you a lot of negative health. And I think they're runners. There's runner shamblers. And they're just... They look different kind, too. Except the runners, I think, are always, like, white-ish. Oh, and then there's one that are kind of like flames. So, like, they hit you, you get, like, a flame damage. You have leveling system, which I haven't even looked at yet. Which I, there's a light system. I need to actually find the button for doing levels, because I've got like 18 levels I could probably put into points. There's food, water, radiation you gotta look after. There's actually a radiation zone, which I was like, hey, this reminds me of Unturned. Am I gonna get like some OP loot over here? You can rip up clothes to make into rags if you have enough. Put this in here. If you have enough anti something, I think it's in here. It's alcohol. I wish you could use alcohol and anti-Semetics. Anti-Semetics. I actually go to crafting and look at it. Bottle antiseptic, sorry. I wish alcohol, or you can use antiseptic, but I think you use alcohol and a rag to make a Molotov cocktail. Molotov cocktails are actually really good for nests. Nests are really interesting in this game. Let me actually loot this. Nests are places where you can burn up, and then zombies will come out which, you know, zombies would have mild loot on them. I always loot the zombies. That's the good thing about this game. I always loot zombies, but zombies would come out as you destroy like the secondary. There's a primary and then there's a secondary thing you have to kill off. You can't hurt the primary without killing off the secondary, so you kind of got to. Yeah. So, after you kill off the secondary, you get a good amount of loot to start you off, and then you can kill off the primary. Both of them, they both bleed off zombies you have to kill and fight back. Spaghettis. Baked beans. Bring me some beans. Love me some beans. Yeah. I don't know how to purify water yet. I've been playing this for like 3 days nonstop. And we got some zomboids over here. And then once you do that, you can get the loot from it, and the loot is actually really good. I got some really good stuff in here. And then you got mini bosses. So you got like a big bulky guy. I think you got a big strong guy, and that's like the only two I've seen for mini bosses. I don't know if there's like an actual boss, but we'll see. Like, yeah, it's a fun game. I'll show you some screenshots of stuff, some let's plays, because I've been recording this, so there's a lot of B-roll footage of me just playing this game a lot. And yeah, so there's cars and vehicles like this where you can't really interact with. It would be nice for you to. This game has a lot of potential. And I'm not saying the developer is not harnessing that at all. This is literally roadmap 1. I'm not even on 2. I'm glad I made it to 1 at least. I wish I knew about this game earlier. So I'm hoping that maybe you could interact with more vehicles, get more loot out of the vehicles, make the loot centered around like each area and stuff. That would be nice. Another thing is there's no aim down sights. If there was an ADS, you'd bet your butt I'd be using it. I'm hoping there'll be proper ADSing soon implementing in this game. And you can go for a third person, which I do like. I do like going third person. And let me get this. There we go. Very good. You see your character. Your character moves along with you. Another thing about this game is when you initially spawn in, there's gonna be like a lot of zombies around you. But as you start playing the game, on your first playthrough or whatever, after you load the game, less and lesser zombies would actually spawn in, at least on normal spawning level. Ooh. And that's a pretty good view, actually, not gonna lie. And it seems kind of dystopian, but like, you know, apocalyptic, where there's no one around you, which, you know, it is good. I don't know if you can modify the settings after. Holy crap, you can. Oh, can you? User interface. Okay, you can't really modify it that much after you made a thing, which makes sense. So maybe on the nightmare mode, I would actually pop this up a little bit so I can see more zombies and be more vigilant. What's this? Got ammo container. What's inside of here? Probably a lot of ammo. And a lot of ammo. Very nice. Another thing about this game, if you look at your inventory equipment, you have all these stuff. You have aviators. You got Sergeant Huge's aviators. A lot of these right here are mostly aesthetic choices, which I really like. I like the choice of aesthetics. And then you got your police riot gear and backpacks and stuff like that. And then another thing which I really love about this game is you have cases. Nah, I'm just kidding this. But no, the cases are actually really cool. You could put them in your you just put them in the inventory, and let's just say you like to eat a lot. Okay, so you put food in a case, right? Does it go like this? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't go like this. Which is, wait. Oh, it's just, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, so I like to. I guess you don't really need this. Well, Oh, I got it. That's good. But no, the only one thing you need this is for ammo and guns. Mostly ammo though. If you have a lot of ammo in here and you want to get this weapon case and put it in your inventory, it won't access the ammo. So you need to put it in the case section. That's like the only reason why you need this, because everything else you can access through the inventory and hotbar it. Which I kind of wish you could maybe put it into the little weapons and little case thing, but I don't know. That's the thing, is like, okay, it's cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a very like, if you implement it the way I'm talking about, where you had to put it in your case thing in order to use the items inside of it, that's cool. Adds more, it adds a better like a way of doing stuff, but at the same time it is actually really useful as is. So yeah, so you got yourself weapon cases, you can put guns and stuff in. I'm kind of collecting a lot of AR stuff, so I can actually use this. I need a bunch of 5.56, even though I have a bunch of magazines right here as is. So yeah, we got that going on. Then we got this going on with my pistol going on here. The do USP. And then the best part of this is having backpacks. So this is a very interesting way I have this container. You think this container probably holds maybe like 8 spots, but no, it holds this, a military secure container. This one probably holds maybe 8 spots. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 spots. It does. Wait, no, it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It holds 7 spots, and this 7 spots holds just enough for a duffel bag, which turns into this, which holds enough for an Alice pack, and this dirty bag, which holds this much. And this and this much, which holds another backpack, which holds this much. That's one of the things I actually love about this game a lot. You can kind of abuse the inventory system on it, and you know what? I love it. I love it. It makes the game just even better. Oh, hey. Oh, it's raining. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I like how it just slowly starts up. That's cool. But yeah, inventory in this game is kind of hilarious. It is rather hilarious. I love it. That makes me want to play it. You can just literally just put stuff into other stuff. I have a paradox worth of inventory slots. It's useful. It's really useful. Boom. Oh yeah, I'm just hoping to find another one of these, so I can put another backpack, another duffel bag in it. It's just amazing. It's really amazing. This game kind of throws realism out of the window when it comes to that part. Look, see, the chamber will always look like that. But yeah, you can lockpick. The lockpick is like Fallout, the Fallout series and Skyrim series. Bethesda lockpicking basically. Which I love. I like that. It's classic. It's simple. It's straight to the point. Oh, I love that so much. Alright. I've never actually... How you doing? That's why I need ADS so I can plop down right there. Ooh. I like that. It's cool. Alright, let's loot this stuff. Loot containers, they are randomized. Oh, there's a plank one up. They're not randomized, sorry. They're not really randomized. If you go into a store, you're gonna find stuff that's really to store. But if you search like a trash bin, you're gonna find stuff that's rather randomized. In my case, it would most likely be ammunition, because ammunition is gonna be everywhere. Boop, boop. There we go. You got lunch boxes, which help a lot. I found almost all container besides the medical container, which I really need. I really need that medical container. Hey, how you doing? Alright, but besides that, yeah. My first playthrough, I lasted for about 17 days. I don't know how long I'm lasting on this. I need to go through the metal recordings. Let's see, where are we? We're right here. I need to start exploring other places. But another thing I need to do is get a car. Imagine that working. A lot of these vehicles look like they're in tip-top shape, but you can't really, you know, drive them. There's very specific vehicles you need to get in order to drive them. I've never drove a vehicle in this game before. With a supply crate. Never drove a vehicle in this game before, so I need to find a vehicle soon. Because walking around is fun and everything, but I really need a vehicle. There you go. There we go. There we go. If you put sights on weapons, they actually have a zoom in feature. I haven't found any pistol sights yet, sadly. I got an axe. How's my axe doing? I don't really need. Ooh, my millimeter. Here we go. 9 millimeter. There we go. All right, we got materials over here. Since I don't do any base building, it's very good to have a lot of materials stashed away into a little small toolbox, so you can sell them off later. A lot of games focus on base building. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I'm a nomad. Whoa, I've never. Hey, get away from that. Hey, get away from that. She got me there. Wait. All right, sweet. It's raining. Also, I do have NVG goggles. I can find myself some batteries. I do have batteries. There we go. I never use these. I've used the civilian one, which is black and white. So what's the spec ops? Oh, green. They drain the crap out of these batteries. It's better off. But the thing about it is, night is really dark. Which, oh no, duh. But usually night, in other games, like, oh, you kind of don't need a flashlight. Like, okay, to be honest, I don't really need a flashlight. Most because was the blue moon of Kentucky. The blue moon of Kentucky keeps on shining for me. I'm sorry. So that really helps with night stuff. But when that moon ain't out, or like you're in a building or something, you need a flashlight. It is legit pitch black. Sadly, headshots are not insta kills. You may see by this, but if you like go after a boss, you try to headshot him, nah, takes out a lot of damage, but not an insta kill. The way of finding melee weapons is kind of weird. You find an axe really easy, and the axe is usually the most most powerful melee weapon in the game. Not that this on the developer, you know, but it just kind of feels weird where you have all these other melee weapons abundant, and then you find an axe, and the axe is just better. I could actually most likely find my could probably find my med box here. Let's do that. There needs to be a button to like fill up magazines like this. Just have a little time. I think Unturned does that. Doesn't give out does that. What a terrible hospital. The only way up